action, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if you're a hater, then obviously you're a fan because you're back again, period. So for today's video, I'm going to be reading some Charmed conspiracy theories. If you don't know by now, shame on you. But obviously, I'm a huge Charmed fan. If you don't know what a conspiracy theory is, then I don't know what to tell you. Actually, I do know what to tell you. What is a conspiracy theory?
This might be helpful.
She could have read it, but okay. A conspiracy theory is an explanation of an event or situation that invokes a conspiracy by sinister and powerful actions, often political in motivation, when other explanations are more probable. The term has... Okay, I don't know that word, so I'm just gonna stop it right there. But basically, you get the point. So, let's dive in, shall we? Period. Okay, so this Charmed conspiracy theory, well, fan theory, this Charmed fan theory is on Reddit. It's titled, Prue Hollowell died in season 1. Did she, baby? Because we all saw her die in season 3. But, you know, it's a theory, so I want to entertain it. Okay, look, y'all, before I even start reading... I don't often read out loud, so one, I talk hella fast. I'm pretty sure y'all can tell that by some of my past videos. Two, we just gonna get into it. Hi, don't know how many of you have watched the history, what? Oh, the hit show. Ooh, girl, see, it already started. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Hi, don't know how many of you have watched the hit show of the time, Charmed, but I for one have discovered it like 10 years later via Netflix. Anyways, my theory is that Prue did not die in the end of season 3. She died as early as in the middle of season 1. Period. Okay, cute. In season 1, there is an episode called Which Prue Is It Anyway? I think that's the one where she got cloned. Or she cloned herself. It was like 3 Prues. In which Prue, okay, boom, right there. In which Prue clones herself using an incantation in the Book of Shadows, creating 2 identical clones of herself. This is in order to defeat some guy with a crystal sword, who wants to kill her for her powers. Great, okay. Anyways, bitch, you got a lot of anyways, but anyways, to keep track of who the real Prue is. Anyways, to keep track of who of the excuse me. Anyways, to keep track of the 3 Prues. How many times has I read this? Anyways, to keep track of who of the 3 Prues is the real one, Phoebe and Piper decide to color code them by letting them use different sweaters. The real Prue is supposed to be wearing a black sweater. After the death of one of the Prue clones, the 2 remaining Prues decide to confront the evil guy in his own home. Both Piper and Phoebe think it's a really bad idea and tries to talk the real Prue out of it. Prue insists on it being a good idea, as she doesn't want to risk the evil guy finding her first, and therefore having his sisters being exposed to potential harm. However, as they enter Prue's room, they walk in on Prue and her clone being busy adjusting their clothes. They are both wearing the same outfits as in the scene before, so why would they both be readjusting their clothes like that? Oh, bitch. My explanation for this is that they change sweaters with each other in order to be able to go through with the risky plan. As they know, Piper and Phoebe will do everything in their power to stop Prue from going. As Prue has foreseen, the 2 other Hollowell sisters demand to talk to the real Prue. the one presumably in the black sweater, in order to stop her from going as the clone's death had been proven to be non-harming to the real Prue. The Prue in the blue sweater is forced to wait outside when they have their talk. When the others are done talking, they notice that the Prue in the blue sweater is missing. She has decided to carry through the plan. Cute. As Piper and Phoebe has warned her for the ill-constructed plan fails and the blue sweater Prue dies at the hands of the evil guy. The Prue in the black sweater feels this but does not disappear. It appears that she really is the real Prue. Here we come to what is my final conclusion. The incantation Prue read from the Book of Shadows created two clones of Prue's memories and experiences who would stay as long as they were needed. When the real Prue, the one in the blue sweater, died, she left behind two sisters who not only were very dependent on her, but still also possessed fairly weak powers. They would at the time be easily defeated by any enemy. Because of this, the remaining Prue clone had to stay, as the spell obliged her to stick around for as long as her presence was needed. Prue's stubbornness got her killed very early on in the series, something that others never discovered because of her clone taking her place. That's crazy. I can low-key believe that. Like, that is believable. Like, real believable. And if that's really, like, if that really happened, that's sad. Like, the real Prue, like, she just felt like she wanted to protect her sisters and she went and died. And a clone took her place. That's scary. That's, bitch, I could believe that. If you feel like you could believe that theory, comment that down below. Like, if you feel like that could be a real theory, bitch, I really feel like that's true. No shade, like, no shade. Writers and creators, they be having, like, hidden agendas behind their, like, whole entire little thing. Baby, I could believe that really happened. And then, like, as, you know, Piper and Phoebe got stronger, she was no longer needed, so she died in season 3. The spell ended. Girl, that's crazy. I could really believe that. But that is the end of this fan theory for today. If you enjoyed this fan theory, make sure you leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel. And comment down below if you want me to read more Charm fan theories or just any show fan theory in general. No shade, I enjoy reading that. Like, even though it was a little struggle to get through the read, no shade, that was a good theory. Like, I'm still a little shaken up because that could have been real. Like, that could have been a plot in the whole entire show. Like, it could have been. It could have been. Y'all know it could have been. But like she said, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Wait, hold on, I ain't done yet.